So when I first came up with the idea of show and tell was at a friend's storytelling event called Tell It Brooklyn in, I think it was the fall of 2011. And her name is Victoria, and I don't really consider myself a storyteller in terms of getting out in front of people, but I wanted to be supportive of her. And it was right around the corner at the way station, so on Washington Avenue. So I was sitting in the audience. Victoria stood up. She introduced herself, introduced Show and Tell It Brooklyn, and proceeded to tell the rules of it. And she said, there's a theme. You get, I think she gave them 5 minutes. You can't have a prop, and you can't read from something. So while I was sitting there, I thought, well, why can't you have a prop? And why can't you read from something? I just was thinking, why can't you do that? But I realized that was a different thing for her event than for me. So that's how it first popped into my brain. And then of course I thought, well, show and tell, that's what elementary school teachers did. And then I started thinking over the next couple of days, I started thinking about the biggest challenge I had at that point as a business owner of Memories Out of the Box was being able to get out in front of people more often and have people get to know me and get to like me, and then they would be more willing to try to understand what I do. So most of my clients came to me with and they said, oh, I had no idea there was anybody like you that existed. Like that, I had no idea I could just basically deliver my boxes and bags and suitcases full of photos and memorabilia, and you would take it from there. And so I realized I needed to get out in front of more people more often. Not that my clients would be in the audience, but that their family and friends and their loved ones and their trusted advisors, people that would be in their life who would come to these events and get to know me. And then when situations came up, they would end up remembering me and making a referral. So I was in my 7th year of my business, Memories Out of the Box, and it was going okay, but again, it seemed like a real hit or miss in terms of finding a pipeline, finding new clients. So that's where I was professionally.